and blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Glad you're returning. Feel free to check out my links in the description box below to my Redbubble, my Etsy shop, and my Instagram, as well as ways to give back to me as an artist through Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo, or just supporting my work in general. It means a lot, as well as sharing it. So feel free to do any of those things. So for this video, I'll be using the Arteza 72 pack Expert color pencils. I made a video about these recently. You can check out that video. I'll have the link down in my description box to my last video of me trying these out for the first time and just drawing some realistic eyes, mouths, and other facial features. So if you want to check out that video, feel free to do so by clicking on the link down below. Now, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get on to the illustration. So as usual, I'll be using the Strathmore sketchbook, and today I'll be using the Dixon #2 yellow pencil that's missing an eraser, so I'll be using my pink eraser for that. And I'll also be using the Arteza 72 pack color pencils Expert. So I created this sketch for my last video in preparation to use for the Arteza, but I didn't end up using it for that video because I wasn't in the mood to draw a whole face, and instead that's why I did small features. But today I was feeling ready to draw with these color pencils, but I just wanted to update the sketch a little bit and show you guys my process when it comes to dealing with not feeling inspired to draw something and taking a break from it, drawing something that I was able to draw at that time, like those realistic eyes, and leaving a piece that I was more passionate about for a later time when I was feeling passionate about art making. So I usually plan the colors I'll be using for my drawing before, but for this one, I just went in. I said, I have all these amazing colors. I'm going to use as many of them as I can. So this bright neon pink was the color in the pack that jumped to me. It was the brightest and most beautiful color to me. I'm not much of a pinks person, but this color was amazing, so I knew I wanted to do something with it for the background. I also added a little bit of that salmon pink color to give some highlights to the background and shadowing with a darker pink. A great thing about this pack was all the different yellows, orange, and reds. All the warm tones were amazing. So when creating these gold hoops, I had a lot of browns and different yellows to play with. And I feel like I could have used more of the lighter yellows to create some different shines in the hoops. But I'm pretty proud of these earrings and the way they came out and the different colors I was able to use to get different shadows and light hitting these gold earrings. So if you watched my previous video, you can tell I had some practice drawing lips with these color pencils. So when it came to this character, I knew I wanted to take what I learned from that video into this piece. And that's very important for any artist, to be able to learn from either mistakes or progresses that you've made. You don't only learn from your mistakes, but also the progress that you make as an artist. Because I did so great on the lips from my last video, I could do an even better job this time, and I told myself that. Did I accomplish that? I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure that I was able to practice and make the most of it as I could. So this pack was great to play with skin tones because it had different shades of brown, peaches, tans, different hues of orange and yellow, some blue tones that I didn't really work with a lot in this piece, but maybe in my next video I'll do a more realistic portrait where I'll use some blue and green underlying tones. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I'd be 100% down to do that. But for this piece, I used a lot of oranges and the peach and the tans. I wanted to draw kind of a self-portrait of myself, or what I wish my fashion sense looked like. But it was super fun, and I really think I nailed the skin tones on this one. So I know I said in my last video that there wasn't a lot of variety between the purple and blue tones, which I still stand by. However, I noticed that when you use the magentas over the purples, you're able to get those lilac tones that I was having trouble getting in my previous video. So that's another thing that I learned, that not only can you use colors that are labeled as those colors, for example, a purple, a grape, a lilac, a royal purple,
is not only purple. You can use a pink, a magenta, a red, a blue, and layer them over and find a different color that can make that purple you want. So that was something that I was able to play with a lot during this video, and I recommend to any artist trying out color pencils for the first time. Layer your color pencils. They will be your best friends. My favorite color is neon green, and when I saw this color pencil, I knew I had to use it. Neon green is my favorite color because it's bright and annoying, just like me. I just think we match perfectly together. Therefore, I'm making this the jacket color. And so I really wanted that bright vibrancy, and later on I go over it with a 08 jelly roll that I always forget to bring in. Maybe I'll do a montage of that for my welcome video for my page. Let me know if you think I should do that, because I keep forgetting either the jelly roll or my microns that I use. But for this video, I did not use the microns, so I only forgot one thing this time. So going back to the jacket, I keep referencing my last video, but I did mention that this pack has an amazing variety of green tones from between the blues and yellows. There's a lot of different shades that vary from grays to whites in the green tone range. So it's a great pack for someone that likes to draw plants, for example. But I use this for a jacket. I'm pretty surprised I didn't draw any plants in this one, since I've been doing that in most of my videos. But this jacket might be my favorite part of the whole piece because of that color. I was about to start coloring her hair, but then I realized something was missing up there. So I added some cute little butterfly clips, making it really minimal, trying to not add too much detail to them. And later on, I add some butterflies around her. And I feel like without that small touch of the butterfly clips, the drawing would not have been the same as the way it ended up. So let me know if you think the butterfly clips were a nice addition. So I love adding a layer of whatever that background color of the hair I'm going to be using is. So for this one, I used a dark brown and shading it very lightly, then going over with lighter tones of brown to create the waves that would be more in focus, and then later go over with a black to cover in those areas where the shadows would be of the hair, to make sure that some strands pop and others are behind, just like natural hair looks. So here I am adding those little butterflies. I did a purple, an orange, a green, and a pink butterfly, and then adding some yellow sparkles around. And like I said before, without those butterfly clips in her hair, these butterflies would not have happened. So thinking in the moment and just doing whatever I thought was best was a great idea, and I advise any artist to think on their toes and improvise while they're drawing sometimes. And it's all right for stuff to not come out as planned. All in all, I really love this illustration. These Arteza 72 color pencil expert pack is amazing, and I recommend to any artist that can afford them. They run between the range of 25 to 30 US dollars. I got these for 27 using a coupon. Shout out to coupons, they're great. But other than that, I really love this illustration, and I'm thinking of putting it up on my Etsy for sale, so look out for that, as well as some other original pieces that you can buy. But other than that, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day.